Hello, I'm Frank,
Hello, I'm Whitney.
and we're going to watch Tremors. This is my first time watching the 4K I bought. I think it's a 4K. It might
Ooh.
be the Blu-ray. I don't
I've
know.
never seen it on anything other than like VHS quality, so this will be good.
This is going to be great because just like looking at the DVD menu or Blu-ray menu, whatever the hell this is, from Arrow. Oh, let's see, 1080. Okay, so this is just the Blu-ray. This is just the Blu-ray
Okay.
from Arrow release. I'm excited to watch it. I bought it earlier this year when the spring break sale. So without further ado, I'm going to start it. When I say now, I'm hitting play. So now.
Okay, I've got some facts that I'll read while the movie's about to start.
Yes.
All right, released January 19th, 1990, so it's a Capricorn. The budget was 10 million, which is amazing.
Yes.
Box office, it only made 16.7 million, but then once it became
A home video,
a home video, and what do I want to say, rentals,
Blockbuster,
became,
yes,
everyone became obsessed with
yeah,
it.
because this sadly was a flop when it first came out.
Yeah,
but then it
unfortunately.
Yeah, because this is like one of the most perfect movies ever made.
Oh, absolutely. It's got an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is also amazing, and a 7.1 on IMDb.
Oh wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah. So Kevin Bacon, who plays Val,
he's right here on the screen,
was 32. Earl, who's played by Fred Ward, was 48.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That would explain why he looks so damn old in the next one.
Right.
Okay.
Finn Carter, who plays Rhonda, the like scientist lady, was 30.
Oh my god.
My hero of the film, Michael Gross, who plays Bert, was 43.
Okay, that's a good name.
And Reba McEntire, who makes her film debut in this, was 35.
Not bad. Okay.
Okay.
That's so weird. Back then, people in their 30s when they did movies. Nowadays, you have to be in your 20s and that's it.
Right. You're either 20 or you're 60. Like, there's no.
Yes. This one has like all in betweens. I love it.
And the director was Ron Underwood, which we discussed before this, who directed 5 of the 7 movies.
Yes.
And then also took part in the TV series.
Yes.
And there was a failed attempt at a 2018 reboot of the series with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he really wanted that to get off the ground.
Which there is a YouTube
upload?
An upload of the
pilot.
The pilot, which you can see.
Yes.
It looked amazing. I wish someone had picked it up. I don't know why Sci-Fi wouldn't have picked it up, because they had the first show on it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you pick it up with Kevin Bacon?
Especially with Kevin Bacon.
Why wouldn't you pick that up? That's so stupid.
Because like right now, like that's in. I think this was like one of the first ones to kind of bring in like the legacy sequel.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Money loss.
Yeah.
Money loss for them.
Yes.
Idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Another little thing that I jotted down was that Kevin Bacon has a heart-shaped belt buckle because his name is Val Valentine.
Oh, that makes sense.
So he has a girl's belt buckle that is a heart-shaped.
Val would totally do that.
And little just sad tidbit was that we lost Fred Ward last year at 79.
Yeah, I know, that was so sad because I loved him in this. Like, this is, oh my god, Galen Hurd. She was James Cameron's wife when they did Alien and all that jazz. Yes, and she's the producer on this. Oh yeah, there's the belt buckle right there. It's a heart one. Mm-hmm. That's great. What I love about this is it's all shot in location.
Yes.
The beautiful landscapes and all that. And go ahead.
It's supposed to be in Nevada, but it is all shot in California.
Oh yeah, of course. Ron Underwood, there he is. The name. Oh my god, there's a truck in a location close to us. I don't want to give specifics, but there's a truck that looks exactly like that within 40 miles of here, and I always say, oh my god, the Tremors truck.
They do look so close in age. It is crazy that he's
because like Fred Ward looks great in this, and then the next one he's like a fucking grandpa.
But also people in the 90s just looked like everyone was in their 40s.
Yeah, everyone was better looking back. Nowadays it's like you said, either your 20s or your 60s. Oh my gosh. So how did you first watch this? How did you get into Tremors?
So I was thinking about this, and I believe the first time I ever saw this was I was at a slumber party in middle school sometime.
Yes.
And my friend owned at least the first three. I don't remember if I saw the fourth one.
Yes.
But we watched them all consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the first time that I watched them.
Yes.
With her brother.
With them, so you watched like a marathon.
We watched them all.
Wow. Oh, okay.
And I think that's the first time I saw them. I'm not sure if I had seen them previously, so that would have been maybe 2003, 4.
Oh, wow, you're like in the 2003, 4. Okay, so like that's when I got in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it would have been like early middle school-ish.
Yeah. That's wild. We just passed one of my favorite lines, the ones with the legs that go all the way up. This movie's going wide quick. Like I'm surprised. Like it's been a while since I've watched. Just like you think it's been like a year or two. So quote unquote while a year or two. But anyway, this is moving quick.
Yes.
Like we're already met the main characters, and then we're meeting the love interest.
Yeah.
And we're like
we get into it. We get into it quick.
I'm gonna leave the display on because like this is one of those time clicker movies, like the perfect movies. Like right here, 5 minutes in, we met the main characters and we met the love interests. That's incredible timing.
And do we want to let the audience know that I did watch all 7 movies plus the TV show, and I have been harassing Frank for at least 6 months.
A year, because since I started the show. Because you're like, we got to watch Tremors. We got to do Tremors. We got to do Tremors.
So I've been trying to get Frank to do this for a while.
Yes.
And I finally got him to do it by threatening to start a show with his mother.
Yes. Yes. Well, I just felt like I think we should actually just do this because, like, just get it out of the way because, like, this is like easy stuff. We could just watch the movie and talk about it, which I like doing. I like talking about movies, and this is the perfect way. But I'm only promising you the first 4.
So everyone needs to watch so I can make him watch all 7. Everyone probably has not been as dedicated a fan as me.
Yes, Whitney has seen all 7. I've only seen the first 4, and the reason why I only want to stick to the first 4 is because I'm nostalgic, or at least have some sort of connection to those, because I've seen those as prior engagement.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they're bad, but they do. Michael Gross is the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Bert carries the films.
Bert carries? Yeah, he carries the films. He's like the lead after the second one.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it would have been good if Kevin Bacon had stayed past the first
Kevin
ones.
Bacon has a mixed feeling with this franchise.
Yes. So doing my little bit of research that I did,
yes,
he had nightmares about this.
Yes.
He says
this was a low point of his life.
Right. He had a very bad time before this movie.
Yes.
Said that he had a very good time filming this movie.
Yes.
But at the same time had nightmares about this movie.
Yes, because he felt like this was his career low. He's like, I'm doing a horror movie about worms underground. This is the end of my career.
And then for the movie to only make $6 million.
Yeah, it only like backed up his thoughts and nightmares.
So for everyone but him to come back.
Yes. And then like because I felt like it was a little too late when he's like, he did the 2018 one. I'm like, there's been so many movies you could have jumped in at any point, but he did it. And I feel like they were focusing on those movies you were talking about, 5, 6, and 7, rather than start the TV show.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they knew that Burt Gummer was like a surefire hit.
Yeah.
Like he's a fan favorite. I'm gonna admit that, like I think if you were gonna do like a poll with like Tremor fans, Burt Gummer's probably gonna be number 1 over Val. Hell, I think even Fred Ward would probably be over that because Fred Ward even did a few of these movies, So I feel like he missed out. Oh my God, here we go. 8 minutes in, we're being introduced to the freaking refrigerator. So this movie's clicking. It's doing already the setup for later in the movie.
Yes.
I love this kind of movie. Like we're like it's near perfect. Like this, the Red Letter Media guys were like exactly right when they said this is the perfect movie because there's so much good setup here. And right now, we're even going to be introduced to the graboids right here, right? The ground is great. Shaking. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What was I going to say earlier? Oh, yeah. Kevin Bacon. Because he had just had a kid. I think
his wife was pregnant.
Pregnant.
I'm not sure if he was married.
Kara Sedgwick. Yep, Kara Sedgwick.
So she was pregnant while filming, and they were about to complete filming when she had the baby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So she was pregnant during filming, and they had to have like a special telephone because they're like out.
Yeah, they're in the middle of nowhere. Yes, this is like.
So they had to have like a special baby phone.
Baby phone. Ooh, POV shot. I like this because you think it's probably the graboid, but it's really like its tongue.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things about this movie is you think you know what it is before you see it. You assume it's that worm thing, jumping a little ahead here, but and later in the movie, the little thing wraps around the tire or the axle, and you think that's what the graboid is, but it's actually much larger and scarier. I do appreciate they haven't rebooted this. They're pretty much keeping the legacy alive.
They haven't because they made the 3 extra movies, like 4 in.
I know, but is that like a direct like start over, start fresh?
No,
okay.
Because they are in different places.
Okay.
So it's like different species of.
Oh, so it is a continuation
of the graboids. So like in this movie, we're in America.
Yeah.
And in the next movie, they're in Mexico.
But you would still consider those sequels, correct?
Right, they're sequels.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
But they are like, hey, these dinosaur things are in other places.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to call Bert, the graboid expert.
Yeah. So, because like what I consider like a reboot is like a complete start fresh.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't really start fresh. It's just like a continuation. So that's good. That's what I meant. Like it hasn't like
right. Which if you watch the Kevin Bacon pilot, it sort of was a reboot because it's like we did have a show.
Oh, like it picks up only after this movie.
Right. So it was kind of like we're forgetting that other show happened.
And we're forgetting that the
Kevin Bacon show.
Yes. That's probably why they're even more anti that because they're like, no, you're kind of getting rid of the legacy of 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and whatever 5 probably at that point. Another script stuff here is going on is that we're establishing that they're in a shitty point of their life. Like we had the bag ripped with garbage, and now shit is spraying all over them. And this is great stuff to show that these people are down on their luck, guys, and they're leaving. It's almost like the Back to the Future movie where they show like he's living in a piece of shit house and the family's crappy, and we're only 11 minutes in. This is great. We're moving at a quick speed here.
Well, they don't have time to waste. They only had $10 million.
No. It was like back then you only had 90 minutes.
Right.
It was perfect. I miss these days because nowadays it's like
if you're gonna see a movie, it's 4 hours long.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours long. I love Oppenheimer, but it is 3 hours long. Oh, this is the actor. I forget. Was she from E.T.? No, she's not from E.T. Where's she from? Is it Cujo? Or am I thinking of the same actress? She's from something.
I can't remember. The kid's from
Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh, they're leaving. That's good set design. I guess I'll mention it now because we've seen a couple of costumes in here, but I love the costume design in this. Because everyone has specific colors.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love it so much is because it makes them stand out from the background. Because the background is like desert. But it's still a good looking desert. Like there's some great oranges here, like this right here, for example. Great landscape. That's beautiful. But you don't want your characters to blend in with the background. So all their colors they wear through this movie, it's terrific. I'm going to move to the display because I want to see the colors. Oh my God, there they are. Yeah, I was on my display, like it covers up the whole screen with the numbers. So I'll pull it up every once in a while when there's a good moment. Oh, like right here. Here's a good moment. Yeah. We are 13 minutes in and we're introduced to the first death.
The first kill.
The first kill. Man, everything's perfect here. This production design, all the junk in the back really shows like what kind of characters they are. They're
other important things.
Yeah. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my God. This freaking Blu-ray. Yeah, Fred Ward is awesome. Look at that. Because he's like a cowboy, but it's like modern day. That's why I love it. I should say I got into Tremors when I was younger. My mom would record on those free HBO weekends on VHSs. So it'd be like she would squeeze like 3 movies on there, SLP mode. And one of the VHSs had Tremors. I don't remember the other movies, but I do remember Tremors on there. So I had this when I was very young. So probably my 5 years old, 4 years old, watching this. And then it wasn't until I got cable, then I'm like, what? They made sequels? So I would watch 2 and 3 at that point. Or actually maybe just 2 at that point when I had cable.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember 3. 3, I know they bring back the family, but I don't remember the thing. The part 2 stands out to me because the graboids are on ground. They have 2 legs. and they have the little heat sensors.
Yeah.
Do they fly in the third one? Is that the third one?
Yeah. So we'll get into the science. We'll get into the science of evolution.
Yes.
And then in the next ones.
Yeah, the next ones. But yeah, I just want to like try to remember like how much can I remember without rewatching them. Oh yeah, we got the doctor character here, introducing all the characters in town. Yeah. Don't make no sense.
And if we know anything from horror movies, being a doctor is no good.
No good at all. I love this too. Like when it introduces like the next scene before we even know it's a problem, people are making noises. Mm-hmm. Like right here, he just do with his hoe to the ground. All that unnecessary noise. Oh. And I like that too, how they do that with to show that the things on the ground, they'll move like a fence or a post or a scarecrow. And the seismograph here.
I love the 90s like lady scientist outfits.
Yes. This is before Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So
she looks like she's in Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
Like, they would call her up to work in Jurassic Park after this.
Yes. And I like this too. Oh, it's all set up like they're wondering what's going on, what's happening. Why did this guy go up there and dive?
Right, because at first they think it's a person.
Yeah.
They think it's a person that's killing.
And then here we go. This is probably 15 minutes in, if I'm not mistaken. 16 minutes. Yep. We're seeing the carnage of the dead sheep. It's so good. Because this is like really on like the same page of like a Ghostbusters or maybe like a horror movie like a Halloween or something, where it's just like all these beats happen at these pages, these script pages, either 15 minutes in, 30 minutes in, you know. This is perfect. And then loud noise, right? Yep. So good. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 And you don't even know what it is. Like, is it something like is it in the ground or is it something walking? Well, that's cool too. It's like reminds me of Jaws when the shark's under the water and like it drags like Charlie. Run for it, Charlie. Oh, and the simple dust effects. Oh, geez, that's right. I completely forgot about this. So this kid here, right? You said he was in the TV show?
Yes.
We could talk about the TV show because like it's gonna.
Okay, so this teenager in the TV show ends up being basically the bad guy.
Yes.
He comes in as like I don't remember if they say, but he comes in being like a rich guy trying to like buy the town.
Mm-hmm.
But in the third movie, they make the graboids an endangered species.
Yes.
So they can't actually do anything to the town.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to come up with schemes to basically get rid of the last graboids.
Yes.
So they bring in like mobsters
Yeah.
and like gangsters and like different ways to get rid of the graboids. And
Yes.
he always fails.
Oh yeah, here we go. We are upping the stakes. 19 minutes in. Their way out of the town has been blocked by the avalanche of the rocks. Oh, that's gross. The head's like the hair still on there. Blah.
Now, this being in better quality, it looks grosser, but to me, it always looked like pumpkin.
Yeah.
It always looked like pumpkin chunks. Like anytime they blow up the graboid, spoilers, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Anytime there's like guts or anything, it always just looks like pumpkin chunks.
Yeah.
Because it's never red. It always looks orange.
Yeah, I always thought it looked like ravioli or spaghettios.
Yeah.
I almost wondered.
But again, $10.
I was also thinking maybe they are also trying to make it like PG-13 as
Yeah.
well. If you make like the blood cartoonish color, like you should try to get out of the rated R, but I think this is rated R. Just due to how this gruesome the deaths are.
No, I think it's PG-13 because they only drop one F-bomb. I think that was another thing that I saw. I think they only do.
Oh, there's a little Lex from Jurassic Park.
Your goddamn pogo stick.
Yes. My God, look at all their outfits. It's perfect.
Reba is iconic. Look at this hairstyle.
Oh my gosh, she even got a fanny pack on. It's like a lunch pail on her. Not even a fanny pack. There we go. Look how gross that is. It's an HD. Ah. I like how that's a Lakers jersey, but like all the things that say Lakers has been removed. That's because they couldn't get clearance. Oh. I do like that he became like the lead. Like here, he's just like a town folk. I'm talking about Michael Gross here, Burt Gummer. He's just like one of the town folk, but like he really carries the franchise, and I do appreciate that he stuck with it.
He also started filming this because he was famous for being it was Family Ties.
Yes,
he filmed this like a day or two after that ended.
So he's a working guy. He's like he had something lined up. That's good.
Yeah, Family Ties ended, and he was like, "Let's do Tremors."
That's good. That's good. His manager does good work. Then immediately got him work. Yeah, at this point, we think this little worm creature is what the monster is, but it's not. Oh, this scene always stuck out to me as a kid because it's freaking terrified.
I love this.
This terrified me as a kid. So, if you guys are just listening and not watching with the movie, this is the scene where the doctor and his wife are watching the stars at night. It's really romantic. I like the set piece. It's lit well, but the thing that's terrifying about it is that, like, the husband gets sucked under the ground and she gets in the car, and then they pull the car underground, and that always terrified me as a kid. I always appreciate when they have like a well-lit night scene. Like this is a well-lit night scene. It looks good. Let's go.
Also, like, this dinosaur is just eating garbage. Like, you'd think it could tell, like, this isn't, like a horse or a cow. Like, this is not something that I want to eat. Like, this is a hunk of metal. Why is it just eating generator?
Well, I would assume it doesn't know what these things are. Forever it's been eating whatever to survive all these years. But it finally broke out wherever it was, and now it's eating whatever
Well,
makes sound.
I could go into that.
Is that explained in the lore?
Yes.
Okay. So
there is lore.
So tell me the lore. Where do these things come from?
So in the fourth movie, when we go back in time.
Yes, it's the West one. I do.
Yes, yes, Wild Wild West, which Michael Gross is also in.
Yes. He plays a younger version, a defendant.
Yeah, so they find the eggs. So they've basically been laying dormant for a while, and then the eggs hatch. So basically, they've been laying dormant until now.
Yes.
And something awakens them, and now they're eating the cattle and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really explain why they're just eating stuff, like I'm saying. Like,
yeah. But still, I would assume because it's just an animal. It doesn't know.
Why? Like the tongue things should be able to tell. Like this isn't something I want. Like,
well, this is just establishing. Since this is the first movie before the sequels, we don't know what it is.
I know, but I'm saying if the animal.
Right here, look at that. There's a puppet.
If I'm a dinosaur that's been alive for millions of years, I don't want to eat a generator.
But you said they've been living dormant, so they just woke up. They don't know any better.
But basically, real worms like hibernate because these are worms. These are dinosaur worms.
Technically, they're grandparents.
They're Precambrian creatures.
Oh my gosh. We got the grab boards. We got some Tremors going on here.
But anyway, they've been hibernating for a very long time.
Yes. It's kind of funny that this really did come out before Jurassic Park, but there's some good like Jurassic Park moments in this. Fucking terrifying to me as a kid. This car being pulled underground.
But also 90s technology. The car radio is on without the keys being in it.
Yeah. A cartoon effect. Only $3. We got all those VHSs. I wonder what they have. They look like a bunch of kid movies. $15 lousy bucks. It really is a nice little small town. They're all stuck in this store. They have nowhere else to go. That's wonderful.
There's only 14 of them.
Yeah. It's perfect. We can't reach outside the valley. That's a trailer line. That's got to be a trailer line. Phones are out. The roads are out. We're on our own. Okay, everything's been established. We're 27 minutes in. The town is onto it. They're like, we got no roads. We got no phones. We're on our own. Again, 90s technology, Polaroids. Kevin Bacon? Oh my god. I think that was a little too over the top for Kevin Bacon. I feel like that's a little too a little too acting right there. Fred Ward did it right. Yours was a little too comical. Look at their outfits. It's perfect. Little Lex. She stands out from the... Oh, even the mom. Look at that. They stand out from the background. I always wonder what is the first scene an actor does when they start filming something. Because if I were to place money on this and make a bet, I would say this is Reba's first scene on camera. If I were to make a bet, it would be this scene.
Let's get Reba a gun. See what happens.
Because her hair isn't really as done up as it was in the close-up scenes earlier. And like she looks very plain in the scene.
It's true.
So I almost wonder if this is like her first scene that they're filming, and then later on they're like, well, let's make her still a woman. Let's give her some nice hair, give her some makeup. Look at her. She even looks different here than the other one. This must have been a pickup. Because like 2 seconds earlier, she was a little dull looking. Oh, the little wave. It's like a Western. That's sweet.
So
30 minutes in, they're trying to go get help. Oh my God, this is the great scene that RLM was talking about. All unnecessary sounds. So we have Val and Earl looking around yelling, "Doctor," but they're also doing good character stuff here. Because Kevin Bacon kicks over a pail, and then he's bouncing on the board over there. They're making unnecessary sounds. It's so good because they don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. Well, that's the other creepy thing, all right? Yeah, the golden oldie, the music's still playing.
yes.
It's so good.
Yeah, I find this more spooky than the face uncovered.
Yes, where you just look at the car, headlights are still there.
Like anyone can chop off a head.
Yeah, but like pulling a whole car underground, that's fucked up. Nope, establishing shot. We see the brick concrete wall.
It's always upsets me when something happens to a horsey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't watch Napoleon. I know this is dating the commentary, but there's a scene in Napoleon where a freaking horse gets obliterated by a big, giant cannonball. It is insane and off-putting. It's almost like a goddamn jump scare because they shoot the cannons and like they're riding the horses. The horse like explodes. It's gross. They're under the ground. Remember that commercial a few years ago? Probably more than a few years. I think it's like a decade at this point. But it's the one where Kevin Bacon is dressed up as like a crazy Kevin Bacon fan. This valley's one big smorgasbord. They're under the ground. Oops, drop the remote. Just one. Reverse photography. Ah! Worst perspective. Little poles. Ah, it's so good. And it establishes it can't go through rock or concrete.
Almost makes you feel sad for it.
He's dead. Oh yeah, is this the F word? There you go.
Good thing there's a cute little scientist lady around.
Yes. Well, you need that because, like, I feel like all the science, like, quote unquote, alien invasion,
Mm-hmm.
where they would have a scientist to explain the situation. Because we already killed the doctor character. Oh, you're at it. Another trailer line. Here we go. 35 minutes in, we are established to the creature itself.
I found the asset.
Look at that beautiful background. God damn.
Big old snack.
Yep, there's got to be 3 of them, right? It's 3. If I remember, is it 3 or 4?
There's a bunch of them. I don't remember how many.
Yeah. I think they're going to say that here. She's going to say it can't be just one. It's got to be. I think they're so hillbilly. They're still thinking like, "Hey, not going to get this for $15." Meanwhile, it's bigger than what they think it is.
Whatever you said, scientist
Yes.
lady.
Oh, shit. Go for home. Oh, Paratel.
Assessing the situation.
Yes. So I guess that is another good marker. 40 minutes in, we're established that these creatures are attracted to sound. They're underground. How big they are, how many there are, and they're trying to figure out what it is. So which one is your favorite now that you've seen everything?
2.
Tremors. 2.
The show was very fun.
Yes.
The show was very Buffy, Charmed era, bad CGI,
Yes.
spooky weirdness.
Yes.
Definitely worth a rewatch.
Yes.
I think 2 is the most fun though.
Yeah. I think that's the one I would watch a lot on cable because I really did like that one. And it's also because like I remember I was watching 2, and the thing I was obsessed with when I was a kid was that the love interest in that is the mom from Born to Be Wild, that gorilla movie from the 90s. And she's also the voice of Littlefoot's mom. So that's the actress.
That did something for you.
That did something for me. That did something for me. I like her. Vibrations to the rocks. Here we go. Of course. Just shit piles all around the rocks. Oh my gosh. Aww. Aww. Oh, that's cute. How far are we in? Yep. Love interests secured.
Science.
I kind of feel like that's BS because they've been asleep this whole time. You know what I mean?
But it knows that they didn't move.
I guess so. Right onto the ground. Little good character moment there. Throwing that cigarette. Oh my god! Back when people could smoke on screen.
I was just thinking that. I was like, this is such a 90s movie. They're always smoking.
Oh my god! I just noticed the background. Like clear day with Fred and Valentine was a cloudy day on your coverage. Oh my gosh! Look at that. You can't really hide that. Who did the music? I wonder if they did Midnight Run. Because this sounds very Midnight Run. Got a little Zydeco going on there. $1990. This is older than me.
1 year.
Yeah.
Almost birthday buddies.
Birthday buddies.
This would have been a great video game.
Oh my gosh. It's done by Ernest Troost, so it's not Midnight Run. Damn.
Too much noise. Too much.
She's using her scientific tools. Guys, a little help. Oh, here he is. I love this line. But where do they come from? Oh, hillbillies. I love it. Oh, yeah, the help, right? Yeah, they're dead already. That's so good. Man, he got him quick. It looks like he's probably putting on his belt.
The tools look fake.
They're too clean. Snakeoids. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. Everyone's in a specific shot. Oh my God, what's it called? Staging, I think.
It's like a play. Do you want to make this into a play? Really only need like 2 sets. Inside here.
There it is. This valley's just one long smorgasbord. This could be a play.
You need inside the store, outside the store, and then desert.
Yes. Grab points. Oh, shithead. That's like a huge line in the next one, right? If I recall. Their costume designs makes them stand out from the background. The purples, the greens. Oh yeah, Kid Craig Wolf. Kick his ass. I love old products and movies. It's a little time capsule. The Lay's potato chips in the well, and then the old Pepsi cans. It's so cute. They have like slightly different purples on too. Perfect. Virginia Slims. Oh my God. That looked like a glass.
It was.
Holy shit, a glass Gatorade? God damn.
I love that everything in the store was like slightly dusty too.
Yes. On the pogo stick. That's what makes great horror movies is the sound design. Because there's some great sound design in this movie. Green and yellow. God damn it. This is so good. It's probably some person just shaking the car too. So fun. Simple but effective.
See, it didn't want to eat the pogo stick. Why did it eat the generator?
Oh, their poor truck. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
The stakes are getting increased. She fell over it.
Uh-oh, her big 90s pants are all tangled up.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Oh, my pants are caught. The sexy girl's pants are caught. What's going to happen?
She's like, why is he eating barbed wire?
Because he's trying to get to her.
It doesn't...
Even like the worms are like smart enough to be like pulling on it. Oh my god. Be careful, Val. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Take off your pants. Pants is too tight. Take the shoes off. Now she's got a Winnie the Pooh it. Right at the Oxleys. I like this. That's great. He's no doctor.
It's the best they got.
Kevin Bacon's the best they got. Fred Ward. Oh, no. Perfect casting. Everything is perfect in this movie. Oh, it's so sweet. They're giving her a pair of shoes and pants. Crush cameo. Oh my god, the old Pizza Hut cups. Look at the red cup. Whitney, I'm so excited. What the hell? What else they got here? Like the tigers running in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need that, Whitney. I'm going to try to eBay that. Maybe they can sell it somewhere.
That exact one.
Yeah. Oh, we lose Chang.
Oh, Chang.
No. Does he come back in the fourth one? Or is it is? It's like his ancestor, right?
Yeah, it's still like Chang's convenience store.
Yes, that's right.
They keep the continuity.
I feel like it's like the same set too. Like
it is basically the exact same.
They do a good job of making it.
I think it's a woman though, because it's a woman in the next ones.
Right.
So I think it's her. I think it's the same woman.
Is it really?
I think so.
Oh my gosh. It's definitely been a while since I've seen the sequels, but it's been like maybe a year or two since I've seen this. Because I do like this movie. This one's like I check out every couple of years. Popeye spinach.
Doesn't like the cans.
That's a good joke. Oh, here comes the stunt.
Oh no, where'd she go?
That's like Halloween. Michael Myers is gone. Aww. Shut the hell up. Shut up. I'm glad he stuck it out with the series too. He wasn't like, fuck this. He's like, no, I'm going to work on a TV show where I started. The compound.
Doesn't look this
Uzi
much.
for you.
I wonder if I can get that license.
I was just thinking that, like, why don't you have that license plate? Like, you really need to do that. Spend your next paycheck, get that license plate. You're like a huge Tremors fan. You need that plate. I'm actually shocked. I've never seen that plate at the freaking like conventions I go to. Because they do have like those plates from the movies. Uzi for you. Definitely look into it, Whitney. Please.
Like the ass man.
Ass man. It's so funny. I got Netflix and all I do is watch Seinfeld. Because I just want something comfort. It's like I'm not ready to watch a movie. But then again, I watched like 2 hours of Seinfeld.
Yeah, then you end up watching 10 episodes of Seinfeld. And it's like, well, I could have watched a movie.
Yeah, I could have watched a movie then.
Could have watched 6 Tremors.
No. I need them on nice quality. Because like I think Tremors 2 is... I think they just recently released that on Blu-ray. And if it looks as good as this, that'd be incredible. But I do know they shot the sequels a little bit cheaper because those were direct to DVD.
Cheaper than 10 million?
I think so. $2.
They just put all their money into Michael Gross. They just give it all to him.
Yeah, the next one all goes to Fred Ward. And the next ones just go to Michael Gross.
I'll have the facts for you next time, so we'll find out.
That's the facts on your papier. That's funny. Oh, yeah, those out there who are listening, Whitney wrote it on a piece of papier. That was wonderful. Oh, my God, it's like a whale. Love it. Get on your roof. I don't see them. That's so great. Even though everyone's been saying it every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They're under the ground.
The dude like a son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, they haven't shown the wall yet, which is one of the best jokes in this movie. Such a great gag. That's so cool that they made it a practical effect. Because now it'd just be an ugly computer thing. Are they ugly computer things in the new ones?
Yeah. I mean, they're like made for Netflix movies, so
the red box movies.
They probably have the same budget as this.
Yes. There's the joke. I love this. The whole wall is covered in guns. So fucking good.
What I do love is that Bert just becomes such a crazy like doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
It gets crazier and crazier with every movie.
Yeah.
And like I think it's the 5th one. They established that he has like a YouTube channel or something.
Oh my God,
or,
yeah.
Like like DVDs
Ooh.
or something that you can buy.
Yeah.
So he's like out in the desert, like filming himself.
Yeah. Here comes the cool shot. This is the cool shot right here. Practical gun, miniature gun. Oh my god, that's so cool. And they just unload on the damn thing. Oh yeah, the elephant gun.
As someone that's not into movie things, I never thought about how this was made. I'm just like, yeah, it's a full size freaking dinosaur thing that they made.
Yeah, because it's probably like a puppet that they're just doing, but like it's so great that one shot where it's like a practical gun, large, real size, and it like perfectly meshes with the little miniature gun.
Yeah, never thought about it.
It's so good though, Whitney. That's why I love this movie.
Well, that's why I like watching things as they were intended to be watched, as like shitty VHS.
Yes.
Like, watched and rewound 1,000 times.
Yes. I'll say this: it's like everything is crisp, but that basement scene was really grainy on this Blu-ray.
I liked it.
You like I could tell as you sat up and like adjusted your body because like it got grainier and grainier as the scene went along, and now it's too crisp.
I think I need to scratch this DVD up a little bit.
Oh, best take. One take. Way to go, dude. Like he's a goddamn Ninja Turtle.
Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Shit.
I like that it becomes like the lead one, right, Stumpy?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the last one they have to kill because it's the smartest one because it's been constantly learning. Val. Why do you keep asking me? Oh my god. Poor Chang's has been there for years. Now it's gonna be destroyed.
Been there for hundreds of years.
Been there for hundreds of years in the family. Oh, he's gonna knock over the trailer, right? Because they realize the houses, you can't really do much.
I'm just giving everything a little shake just to see what's going on.
Yeah, little tremors, little graboids. Oh my god. Okay, that shot was a little bad because you could tell that was like a little miniature bike, like a little toy. Trying to figure them out. I love that they live in like Nevada, but Valentine has like a southern accent. Yep, this trailer, you can knock it over.
Uh-oh.
Even the trailer is nicely colored, so it doesn't blend in or too drab.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I love the next scene, like to get off the ground.
Nestor.
Right here. Off the ground.
That's no good. That's all right.
Oh, yep. One last thing. I like that sped up. You guys gotta do something. Oh my god, his voice crack. It's perfect.
The tagline for this movie is, "They say there's nothing new under the sun,
But under the
but
ground.
under the ground."
Yes. Mike brought that up on his review for the Red Letter Media thing. Coming after everybody. I don't understand this. So how do they know that truck's there if it's not making sound?
Maybe it was hot.
That could be because thermal. Because it's established in the second one that they could read like heat set of. You know, that's awesome. Oh yeah, that's right. Did you ever see Quiet Place?
I did not.
They completely stole the little graboid walker thingies. What are they called?
Heat sensors.
Yeah, they stole that.
Yeah.
Straight up. And those creatures are attracted to noise. So they're like completely ripped off that movie. Because I remember everyone was praising it, and I was watching like, this is just Tremors 2.
They could have at
but
least
like
put
terrible.
Gross in it.
Yeah. And it's like it's boring because like they're the J.J. Abrams monsters in that movie, The Quiet Place. So it's like boring to look at. They're not little fun, chunky Danny DeVito things that have like a little heat sensor. Drag something. I bet that is something if you're an actor and you're doing this. Because I'm thinking about Kevin Bacon's career.
Mm-hmm.
So his first movie is Friday the 13th. That is 1979, 1980. Mm-hmm. So this is 10 years into his career. And he's already back down to doing sandworms. So, because like his height was like Footloose, right?
Yeah.
And then it kind of went downhill. Like he had a little cameo in what do you call it? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But then like it's this.
I wonder if he because we have talked about Tremors Con, which they just started recently. I think there's only been 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I wonder if Kevin Bacon will make an appearance.
I don't think so. Like to me, like Kevin.
Come on, Kevin.
Like, I don't know, Kevin. Like he might think of himself too big to do conventions. I'm not sure because he's to me. I consider Kevin Bacon like on par with Kiefer Sutherland, and Kiefer Sutherland does these cons. So maybe Kevin Bacon would do it. I think he should because it's like easy money.
I'm looking at the IMDb for the asshole kid. He's basically done nothing. There's like a few things that he's been in.
Yeah.
But like
no.
B movie as B number 4.
Oh Jesus.
B number 4?
B number 4.
No.
No.
No, you're Melvin. You are Melvin.
That's such a terrible name too, Melvin. Isn't like a Melvin like isn't it like almost like a wedgie? Okay, I gotta look this up. Because they mentioned Melvin in the Bill and Ted movies. And I think like a Melvin is like if you pull up your pants from the front. Melvin Urban Dictionary.
No, let's see. No, all these things is like he's been in like one episode of like a bunch of different TV shows, like 1 Boy Meets World, 1 Walker Texas Ranger. He did nothing.
Nothing.
He's Melvin. Be number 4.
There it is, a frontal wedgie. Yes. Instead of underpants being pulled up by your butt crack, they right up into the leak. And also, Melvin was another thing in Urban Dictionary: an underwhelming male orgasm. If ejaculate is present and dribbles feebly, apologetically out.
Jesus.
That's what a Melvin is.
Apologetically.
That's what it says. Apologetically out. Apologetically come. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hurry! Hurry, Kevin Bacon! Oh yeah, the water! Oh my god! Val, be quiet! Don't move. Miniature. Oh, here you go. The puppets coming out in the ground. There needs to be more Tremors merch. They do everything else. They do Jurassic Park Aliens. Where's my Tremors puppet? Where's my Graboid
Where's
puppet?
Tremors anything? Give us the recognition.
Yes.
Okay, so Kevin Bacon was in Animal House in 78.
Oh, that's right. He was in Animal House. Completely forgot about that.
And then some other stuff, and then Friday the 13th in 80.
Yeah.
And then,
so he's like only 10 years into his career with this.
And then some other stuff. Footloose in 84. Some other stuff I've never heard of. Planes, Trains, Automobiles, 87. Some other stuff I've never heard of. And then Tremors, 1980.
He's only 10 years into his career. But at that point, he should have been fine, right? But then again, he's too young to realize that.
Then he did 1, 2, 3, 4 movies in 1991.
Really?
Quit crying about it.
Because you think, like, hang on, I'm in Friday the 13th. I'm in Animal House. I'm already movie legend. I don't need to, be huge anymore. I don't need to be the main guy. But I guess it was a different time, though. Because back then, there wasn't many conventions, I would say.
And also, they really did get paid based on how much these movies made in the box office.
That is true.
So when this movie only made $6 million,
it's like, nope, you're losing pay. Although he did some bangers in the 90s. He definitely did, what do you call it? That Hollow Man.
So we got JFK.
Oh shit, JFK, that's right.
I'm gonna just name movies that I know because a lot of these movies
just name the main tier ones.
The River Wild.
Apollo 13.
Apollo 13.
Fuck yes.
Balto.
Holy shit, that's right.
Mad About You. Picture Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of stuff I've never heard of. Hollow Man in 2000.
Oh wow, it's 2000. Okay, so that's another 10 years. Wow, he's like made like a banger every 10 years.
A bunch of stuff in 2000. 2001, something called Novocaine.
Never heard of it. Oh yeah, Stir of Echoes. When was that? Is that on there?
Stir of Echoes?
Stir of Echoes.
Oh, Stir of Echoes was 1999.
Okay, so he's still doing good work.
I mean, he's like in stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the things only have like a 5.4 rating. That was like some of these things don't have very good ratings.
But like to me, whenever you hear 5.4, that's like either you like it or you don't.
This is IMDb ratings.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I don't like ratings out of 10. Like out of 10 is like, and if it's 5, it's like that just means like you're either gonna like it or you're not like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into 2008, and he has done like a movie a year. Like
he's
two movies a year.
He is fine. His
2009, he did 4 movies. He's fine.
They're getting smarter by the minute. Oh Jesus! They weren't kidding. Hurry up, Bert.
Come on, Reba. Jump, Reebs.
Jesus. Always go for penetration. You think Bert would have been more prepared than this? You think he would have had like all the food ready on the roof? Oh, this is good. Oh, it's not yet. It happens later.
No, although I am sad that Reba did not continue into the next movies. It does make for a good story that Bert does dive into madness because Reba does leave him.
Absolutely. I almost feel like it's a Die Hard situation. Like she's the Holly Gennaro, and he never recovered. The Blazing Saddle shot right here. They're so close, Whitney. He's so happy. Bert Gummer. Maybe they just gave up. Oh shit! There she blows. And we're right over here. I like the music. This reminds me of Jaws 2. I'm getting strong Jaws 2 vibes from this movie.
It is. Oh,
fuck! Get off the ground.
It is Jaws meets Jurassic Park.
Before Jurassic Park, which is insane. Because they were probably filming this in '89. So this is like at least 4 years before Jurassic Park, which is crazy.
Yeah, I wonder when did it come out. I should have looked that up.
I would assume '89 because like the year prior. So like when they did this, freaking Batman is like the biggest movie in the world. Indiana Jones 3 just came out. Yeah. Ghostbusters.
Filmed early 1989, lasted 50 days. 50 days.
That's not bad. That's not bad. They got their money's worth with this 10 mil. So two's your favorite. I think mine was definitely the first one because it's the one I watched more often than not.
2 and 3 are fun because the stakes are a little bit more high.
Yeah.
Because there is evolution with the graboids.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know who had the freaking genius idea to go back in time for the fourth one.
The fourth one is very fun because it is a lot of the same characters. They just play
the younger version, or
the family members from like the 1800s.
Yes.
It's supposed to be. I think it's the 1800s.
Yeah, because it's the 1800s, so you had to do the fun Western crap, and then like you could do all the same stuff from the first movie, and you don't have to worry about topping the second and third one. You just have to be a fun time. Yo, Melvin.
And the TV show was filmed in between the third and fourth movies. So you had...
Oh, so you really had like the same probably production.
Yeah, so you had
there's like a lot
time in between.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a real fan, you probably watched the TV show and then heard that there was going to be a fourth movie.
Yes.
I love that.
Fuck. Well, there's a second fuck. There's two fucks in this
Two
movie.
fucks. PG-13.
Is lost. That's so cool. They just have to do so like little things to make it look like it's chasing them. It's so good. And I do like the spit, whatever the hell they use for that, because it just makes them look gross. Yeah, it's your moving, didn't it? I love that. Is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Okay, so it's the scene when Melvin just got after Burt Gummer about giving him an empty gun. The funny part about that scene is Burt gave him an empty gun, knowing it's empty. So when he gets the gun back from Melvin, he checks to make sure it's still empty. He does his gun safety properly. That is hilarious. Oh my God, Whitney. Thank you for reintroducing this movie to me, because that is like one of the best gags. That's like some Christmas vacation shit right
Burt
there.
is one of the best characters. Where is his award?
Where's
He
his
should
action
have
figure?
a wall of awards.
Instead of a wall of guns, it's just a wall of awards.
Both.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. What are y'all talking about? You made us leave. Wait a minute. Oh. I wonder if he fucked up that line. Take that back, Valentine. I think she knows everything. That's a gorgeous shot. Look at that! Look at that! Mexican guy. That's perfect. Straight up calendar pinup right there. That's not a bad idea. No, seriously. Gives me an idea. That's hilarious. What is this cannon fuse? What do you use it for? It's my cannon. Take the bait. There we go. Spaghetti. I don't know what to use, but I bet it smelled.
He doesn't just look like pumpkin.
Oh my God, there's even like balloons. They're probably blowing up condoms. Oh, Stumpy. Stumpy's too smart for them. Who trusts Kevin Bacon? fucking with that.
They won't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part because it lands right next to all the other bombs.
Yep.
Fuck. So now the characters are more at their lowest point, and they're off the rocks.
They've only got one bomb left.
And they got one bomb left, and it's been established that Kevin Bacon has the lighter. I love how far they ran too. What are you doing way out there? Like half a mile away from the rock.
I think Lady Scientist has the lighter.
Lady Scientist has the
I
lighter?
think so.
This one's not falling for it. This one. Last one. Nope. The ground bounced a little bit. Stampede! Where the hell? Oh, yeah, she's got it! Whitney, you're right! Magic! Oh, it's so cute! Teamwork!
I love the underground shots.
Yep, it's a great fucking plan. All right, hold up. Wait. It's so fucking good, Whitney. I love this scene. Not yet. You idiot. You messed up. Fucking stampede.
Good.
Wonderful. The heroic music as well.
The perfect hole in the side.
It's like a goddamn Looney Tune. Look, circle. Circle. What a hero shot. Look at that.
The belt buckle.
It hit me, you know.
Wonder if I can get a good enough shot of his belt buckle to get that tattooed. Sound off in the comments of what Tremors tattoo I should get.
I think your whole back needs to be like the graboid, like the life cycle, like it's that, and then the locker, and then the things,
like
and
like the fish turning into a human.
Yes.
Like Tremor turning into the heat seeker. Turning into the ass blaster.
Yes. It's perfect. People, hell, National Geographic. Those magazines don't exist anymore. Aw. And he's like a cowboy. He's wearing white. And he's got the white hat. All the old girlfriends. That's hilarious. I know we talked about it already, but I think it just clicked in my head. I think that's why people didn't want the Kevin Bacon show to happen, because it ignored all the beloved sequels. It just picked up from this one.
I mean, it didn't. I don't know what the premise was actually, because I mean the trailer's, a minute long.
Yeah.
But if it was him and Rhonda, it could have worked. And if it included Michael Gross, absolutely it would have worked. If he wasn't in the trailer, but if they would have included him, it absolutely would have worked.
Kevin Bacon wanted to be the spotlight.
If it was Val Kilmer, Michael Gross, it would have been an absolutely good TV show.
I don't know. Val Kilmer is better than Kevin Bacon.
Did I say Val Kilmer?
You said Val Kilmer.
I mentioned.
It's like I love Val Kilmer too. Do you love Tombstone?
I do love Tombstone.
We should do a Tombstone commentary. Oh yeah, and there she goes. She dropped a song. Reba.
She's a single mom that works 2 jobs.
Joe Camp.
I'm looking at a picture of the heart-shaped belt buckle, and it's a little more complicated than I thought. It's like a girl on a horse going around a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little too complicated.
That might be a little too complicated. It would have to be like an outline.
Yeah.
Or just like like an outline, not too many details. Or just get a picture of. What if it's like something funny? But still Tremors.
Well, I think one of the posters.
I should say we're discussing tattoo ideas.
Yes,
because I just realized completely out of context what we're talking about.
I think one of the posters is like the car underground, and then like them standing on top of the car underground.
Yes.
Which just an outline of that out of context also would make no sense.
Yeah. I almost think you should even go way obscure where it's just V and E and stencil on your back.
I've looked up Tremors tattoos, and all of them make no sense to people that've never seen Tremors.
Yes.
But just a graboid is hilarious to have.
But... A graboid. That's what they call graboid.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining.
Hang on. There's still
okay.
The credits are still going.
All right.
We'll wrap it up after the credits are done.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because it'll help out with the timestamps with them.
Okay.
Because if we wrap it up now, they'll think, "Oh man, the movie's over." No, it's right now, right in the middle of the credits. So if you're watching with us, it says Fantasy 2 Film Effects. So we're still good. We're still good.
Well, I want to call this series "Make America Graboid Again." Frank is on the fence about that, I think.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. I didn't know about this until you just said this now. The people. What do the people want?
I think we could make that a really good shirt.
If they could make shirts that say "Make Adriana Gape Again," we could do "Make America Graboid Again."
See, people do have Tremors tattoos, and they're really funny.
Oh yeah, if you look at that, you'd be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Like a whole side tattoo of a graboid, just coming out of.
I like that one. It's just Kevin Bacon's face with a cactus.
Just Kevin Bacon
and a cactus.
Just
Yeah, what is that? Let's be like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm dedicated, but these make no sense.
Yeah, people want to understand that.
You would have to have a whole bunch of other horror tattoos for these to make sense.
To provide context, like she just showed me like an ass blaster,
Yeah.
and nobody would know what the fuck that is.
No.
And then some of these just look like a dick with like puppets coming out of it, but it's supposed to be a graboid.
And my other tattoos are John Lennon, Pocahontas, Kurt Vonnegut. So to just have an ass blaster on my side.
Oh my God. Copyright 1989. There we go. And there we go. The credits are finished. PG-13, Whitney.
I told you.
And they got 2 F-bombs in that.
2 of them.
This was a different time, guys.
1990. Bring your kids to the theater and
Universal Studios. Entertainment center of the world. That's adorable. When in Hollywood, visit Universal Studios.
A Tremors ride like
That'd be perfect.
Like an Indiana Jones ride.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yes. So thank you for tuning in with us. So I'm Frank.
I'm Whitney.
And we're going to do Tremors 2 at some point. But I just wanted to make sure we get Tremors 1 out of the way.
Make America Graboid again.
Make America Graboid again. Fred Ward's the best. The best character from Tremors.
Make America Graboid. Michael Gross. Give him all the awards.
The people. He's the people's choice.
I would vote for him. Maybe I'll write him in this year.
Yes. This year. He's the only choice we got. Michael Gross. He's the only one who has a plan. Wait, Valentine has a plan.
I would trust him with our defense.